This girl, I'm in her head. This girl's name is Piper Niven. Dewdrop, that's her name, Geno. Look at this. What do you think when you see this photo, Geno? Because I had a very specific image in mind for me. What do you think when you see Dewdrop out here looking all fat?
I see a person who's finally been able to achieve their dreams in life and to be able to enjoy themselves to the point that they can just be able to relax finally and actually be happy.
I see someone who should have died instead of Bray Wyatt. They both had their heart explode, but she survived it somehow. They were both forced to get the same vax, but she outlived it. Maybe she does better mountain climbers than him. So look, she said, summertime and the living's easy. Must be nice, huh? So then I go, it's a beach Michelin man. So, Geno, that's funny because beached usually means whale. A whale beaches, and that's easy. She's a beached whale. But it's funny. I made it even more absurd. She's a beached Michelin man, which is funny because I'll show you the Michelin man. So, look, here's your Michelin man, Geno, and is that not exactly what we're looking at here, dude? Look at the rolls. How do we not call fat girls Michelin men more often? Because, first of all, it's funny because it's a man, huh? It's not a Michelin woman. We're calling her a guy, so that's funny, too. That's another layer. But she's a big, roly-poly, fat Michelin man. And a beached one. Like, the idea that a Michelin man swimming in the ocean is hilarious. And come on, Geno. This is hilarious. So I completely hit a grand slam on her. She did not like this, Geno. And this would dictate her next 2 days. Then up here, look, she puts this picture on. Are you fucking crazy? Are you out of your fucking mind putting this picture up? Look at you. Is there anyone uglier on this fucking planet? Look at you. No makeup, and you're this fat? And then there's these people. I mean, this tweet did huge numbers for her because it's a girl showing body. And even if you're 7,000 pounds, if you have a little nipple shape in your bra, people are going to react. So this one gave me enough ammunition for a little while. We started with, there's more butter on that face than in your veins.
See, again, you're going with the. It would have been more funner if she put a whole bunch of makeup on, that the butter would be the makeup or the makeup shop.
Because the makeup hides the butter face. Look. Because, look, she puts on makeup up here. And what? You're going to call that a butter face? How? That's a butter face. That's literally what butter face means. So when somebody this ugly shows it, that's when you call them a butter face.
All right, I'm slowly starting to learn how this type of stuff works. And I'm learning about people even.
No, Geno, you're so lame. Why would you call her a butterface with makeup on? So she says whole milk, and how did we let that go? I mean, that sounds like the words were enough to play with, right? So there's more butter on that face than in your veins. And, of course, the butter's in her veins, because she eats like you.
And I think she eats like that one chef that only used butter and all, whatever fucking name, the one that ever tries to cancel because she's a right-wing independent individual. That's
what I'm saying. You have that cookbook, and so does she. It's the butter cookbook. And then, look, she replies. Okay, she replied to that one. Look at this lame fucking tweet she has back. This is fat girl humor, I guess. Look. Is there Donna Rupison in yours? Too many syllables to be funny. And, of course, it's a girl. She's not going to be able to do the math of a joke. She can't get the equation of laughter through. She's a girl. A fat one. She's the funny part. So, is there Dono Surpacin in yours? When'd you learn that? When your heart exploded last year? What kind of joke is this? And then I Googled it. It's an antibiotic. I would never take an antibiotic. I know you eat everything in sight, Piper Niven, including antibiotics because you think they're Skittles. I would never eat an antibiotic. That weakens your body. And I'm as strong as a human body can be. I will never consume that medicine.
That's understandable. You would never consume, but I consume steroids. At least eat positive ones that do help. So that's all I take. Good. Is just steroid.
That's good, Steroids are great. Antibiotics lessen your ability to defend your body's ability to defend itself. Is there Donna Robeson in yours? I can help you with those eyebrows. I don't think you can, honey. I don't think you can help me with my eyebrows. Why is she doing the eyebrows references? Look at this. She's going to act like I don't have eyebrows. First of all, what kind of diss is that? Why would I? I'll shave them off right now. What the f*** do I care? I'm not a girl. I wouldn't give a shit. Girls literally draw them on. They're so fucking stupid. Girls are that useless. When am I going to shit out a baby? I don't know. Until then, I'll just draw on these retarded eyebrows. I don't know what to do. I didn't have a dad. So look at this. This girl has no eyebrows. Now she's coming out at me, saying she can help me with my awesome eyebrows that are perfect. And then people are replying like, Hell yeah. Look, clapback champion of the world. Who the is saying that? Who's liking that tweet? Look, and someone else. Own him, Piper. Own him, Piper. Love your work. She didn't own me. From Caitlin, get him. And I was looking at this girl's picture for like 10 minutes trying to write a joke. And I forget what I said. I did end up doing, I deleted it, whatever it was. But I was staring at this picture like, where to start? What the So that girl got me really good. Get him. Cook that, Kia. Get him. Like, who are these people? Cook that knockoff Schnitsky. The lamest fucking people. And, of course, these people are the same people that will send me, like, a 5-second video clip of The Rock going, you better shut your dirty mouth. And they're acting like that's a diss. Hey, you better stop that. It's like, oh, yeah, you really told me with that Rock clip. That was so stupid. What people like to do as well, there'll be a lot of we'll read some replies, but a lot of people like to take this picture and act like it's not awesome. My Twitter profile picture. How awesome is this picture, Geno? This is the best picture of me ever. I look so cool, and I'm making the funniest face. Like, is that not my Julius Caesar picture right here? This is my dictator photo. What a great, like, frown type of I couldn't even remake this. Anyone can point at their eyes. That picture was so passé when I had that. This face is once in a lifetime. So when people try to use this picture against me, I know they're faking it. Then I'm back to this one, my favorite. Because this is just repulsive. This is a gift. This is what we want. So we quote that now and we go. Did you get flattened in a Roger Rabbit movie? So, Geno, you might not get why this is funny. You kids are a little young for Roger Rabbit, and that's understandable. But there's just not a lot of other movies where people get flattened, okay? So it had to be done. I know this is a dated reference, like almost like Jim Cornette would make it. It's so old. But he's more of a Pippi Longstocking 40 years even before this reference maker. But, Geno, look, so in the movie Roger Rabbit, right, people get flattened, and it's hilarious. And then they're just flat on the ground. Now, she's obviously got that Michelin Man shape still, but if you imagine she's flattened out, it makes sense visually. Can you imagine even wearing Hanes on Twitter? Hanes, isn't that like the cheap brand? Like, I have boxers that say Hanes, and I buy the $9 12-pack, so you should not be wearing Hanes. You should be like Logan Paul, put on the Louis Vuitton top. So then, look, Geno, we go up here, and she ain't done. So now she's done mentioning me directly, though. Thanks for all the love, my darlings. You saw this one already, Geno. You make the internet fun. See, they love sending people after other people. They act like they're the nice people, but when they see nothing but death threats all day for someone else because of them, they smile. Yeah, I hope he does kill himself. We're the good guys. No, you're not. You're as disgusting inside as you are outside, as impossible as that may sound. So look, thanks for all the love, my darlings. You make the internet fun, wishing all that death on people. Please enjoy this old pic. What is this, 11 pounds ago? Please enjoy this old pic as Mama is at the airport in Ugly as Sin. So you know I enjoyed this pic, Geno, as I made it what it should be. We know what made her smile that day. Does she have to have 2 giant burgers, 2 large fries, 3 large sodas, and a mozzarella stick?
I don't think she does, but I also don't think she has to have the exact same shades as LA Knight does with this old fucking hashed meat.
Well, I don't know. It's literally what you tell her that because she's wearing it. What do you want me to do? So there's her picture, and she says, thanks for all the love. This is about me, too. So, again, this is great. This is, like, again, like a day after I thought everything was done. It's her whole life. Thanks for all the love means I got her that love. So, look, I've been having 20-plus for days. I'm not getting love, but I don't need it. She does. When you're a big fat mess, you need love. When you exercise on your own every day, when you're fiercely independent like me, you don't need anyone else's love. You don't need anyone else's anything. I go to sleep when I want, wake up when I want, and I get everything done on time. Everything's done right because I do it all. I don't trust anyone else. I don't delegate. I don't rely on anybody. Fiercely independent. Look at this. So then we had this guy was coming after me. Still doing this at midnight? But I made sure to quote that the next day and say, this is what Piper Niven says to herself with 2 fistfuls of Oreos. Because Geno, she keeps eating even at midnight. I bet she can kick your ass. This fucking tweets at me every day, DMs me every day. 4 followers. Get a fucking life. Who are these people? If you hate me, stop fucking tweeting at me every fucking day. Kevin has cooked her for days. Piper ain't done nothing, you simp. Hell yeah, this guy rules. Let's follow him. Geno, finally someone makes sense. This guy's great. 9 followers. I like him. Geno, be more like this guy. Be more like Jane KZ. Kevin, I'm glad you've been able to cultivate such a loving community. Oh, no. What is this about? Was somebody mean? I don't think that guy's being serious. That sounds sarcastic. No, I don't know. He follows me. I don't know that one. Geno, that one didn't sound real. Because I'm looking at this community. I see plebs. Look at this. Womp. Oh, look. This guy thinks he's smart. Where do you think this picture came from? That's from my MacBook. I posted it myself. Oh, you really got me with that photo of mine. What are you talking about? Look, and then another guy using my picture that's awesome like it ain't awesome. Dog, you look like Make-A-Wish Baron Corbin. You cannot talk. No, I look fucking hot as fuck. These people talking about. What does this idiot look like? No, don't even worry about it. That's the thing. Like, don't even think about these people. Because then you look at their account, they have fucking pronouns in them and shit. It's like, oh, okay, never mind. Why do I even care for a second? Why am I even acknowledging it? Look, this guy. No wonder everyone hates you. And then his name is Wrestling for Life. Oh, Wrestling for Life. What a it. Shade in blue. This guy's smart. He has no description. But he has a football player as his photo. If you have a wrestler or an athlete as your avatar, you better shut your fucking mouth. You're 8. That's the other thing, Geno. These are children. They don't count. Why do they think they count? Why were they raised to think they count? It's like back in the 90s, Geno, the world made sense because children went to their room. Children didn't have any buying power. They didn't have any political power. No one acknowledged a child. There are laws that make you irrelevant. And that's what we need to remember with this. Trans kids have rights or protect trans kids. No, trans kids don't have any rights. They're kids. Kids don't matter. They learn. They shut the fuck up. That's what they do. But nowadays, we got to deal with this generation of kids that band together, and they make Daniel Cormier $8,000 an Instagram post because they're the shitty little kids watching it.
My son a vampire? Like, is he glamming me?
We literally have full industries worshiping children now when they've never mattered at any point in history till now. And now these companies are monetizing them like never before. You've seen the Paul brothers, how they ripped kids through their videos. Look, this guy says, foreskin as face skin. Okay, are you 18? I want to see everyone's age in their description. If you're 18, that hurt my feelings. But if you're a kid, you live with your mom and she buys your groceries, no one cares. You don't have a job. Shut the fuck up. Go do your paper route. So, Geno, it goes on. You know, this is all... Geno, they put me in your meme. Look, aren't you the one sitting with these black dudes usually?